There was threats from militant organizations. There was kneecapping of girls. Some girls were acid attacked as well. There were pamphlets put out in front of beauty parlors that please close this down, and there were diktats issued, especially by the Daftaran-e Millat, that is one of the terror organizations. Then you cannot say it's a choice, right?
Right.
So that's the basic
No,
difference between
there are
protests in
eerily
Iran.
similar parallels between Kashmir and the sort of impositions that take place in very rigid Islamic societies. Um, but even in the case of Kashmir, I think before the late 80s and the 90s, it was not the case. It was a far more liberal society.
If you see photographs of Tehran 1970s, if you see Afghanistan, Pakistan, Kashmir, all these photographs, and we still have them, you can Google them, anybody can Google them. It's amazing to see in just a span of 10, 20 years how everything changed, right? That has to coincide with 1979, right? The Afghan Soviet Jihad.
Yeah.
1979 is also the Islamic Revolution, Khomeini's time, right? That is also the time when suddenly Saudi decided, it wasn't suddenly, it's a geopolitical move. The 1973 oil embargo and everything, it's a geopolitical thing. They started exporting Wahhabism. And then you have these satellite
Correct.
TV hit us, and then you had Zakir Naik on all televisions coming. So this is basically that. So people have to understand कि again repeating what I said I think in your previous video also. My mother, my parents' generation, my grandfather's grandparents' generation, they didn't have this burqa or hijab thing. Were they not Muslims? Are they not going to heaven for living a life of piety? So how can you say that if you see from the timeline point of view? So this is a political thing, political Islam rearing its head, and unfortunate that these girls have come under this influence, specifically from the PFI. PFI has its own agenda.